Jump, written by Jodi Bowersox, narrated by Jodi Bowersox. Prologue. 1907, Manitou Springs, Colorado. "Papa, do something!" Nellie paced the small dining room with squalling baby Sadie at her shoulder, tears coursing her cheeks. Tate was doing all he knew to do. His teenage son, Jackson, was standing wide-eyed in the doorway with Tate's medical bag in hand, but he knew there was nothing in it that could help. Nellie had been preoccupied with the crying baby in the parlor when Tate's son-in-law had risen from the dinner table to retrieve their apple pie dessert from the kitchen and collapsed before he reached the door. Not detecting a pulse, Tate had begun chest compressions, but after over 10 minutes of cardiac stimulation, the man wasn't coming back to them. Dear God, don't take Nellie's husband, please. Lita, on her knees beside him, put a hand to his shoulder. He paused merely a moment to wipe the sweat from his brow, then began again. Nellie's sobs pushed him on, even though in his heart he knew this was over. Paul was gone. "Tate," Lita whispered, "it's been too long." The catch in her voice told him she was crying too. He stopped and sat back on his heels with an anguished sigh. Nellie stepped toward them, screaming, "No, Papa, don't stop. You're a doctor. You can't just let him die." Lita rose and went around the fallen man, taking the wailing baby from her distraught daughter's arms. Nellie fell to her knees, placing her hands on her still husband's chest, frantically trying to continue what Tate had ceased to do. "Is this right, Papa? How hard do I push?" He gently stroked her head as he fought tears. "Nellie, Paul's gone." She tossed her head defiantly, loosening several wavy strands of blonde hair from her upswept hairdo. "No, we have to just keep working." Tate noticed that the small lightning-shaped mark below her ear had turned a bright red. He started to rise, trying to pull Nellie up with him. "No!" she protested. "We can't give up!" Stepping over the body, he turned Nellie away and wrapped her in his arms. "Nellie, dear, we knew this could happen. We knew that Paul's heart wasn't strong. Even in this new 20th century, medical advances could do little to repair the ravages of rheumatic fever." Nellie's sob shook her petite frame. "But I thought we'd have more time than this. Oh, God, I need more time." Tate met Lita's sorrowful gaze. Ever since she had come into his life, the subject of time had held special significance, and for the first time he wished he could do for Nellie what Lita had done for him, go back in time and change the past, turn sorrow into joy. Lita had bounced little Sadie into a slightly better mood. Nellie's grief wouldn't be so easily assuaged. Chapter 1. Nellie startled awake and felt acute.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?